Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, the world. I welcome you to Ukraine Dating.tv. Our platform is designed for men. Why you are here, guys? You are here to get acquainted with Ukrainian women, our traditions, our interests, about us. Who are we, Ukrainian women? My name is Irina, and I am streaming here for you every Sunday. Here you can hear truthful information according to life experience, of my friends, and here you will face only with the truth. Okay, my topic today is critical mindset shift when it comes to dating Ukrainian women. And let's play the video, yeah?
Never settle when you're looking for a life partner, because I've actually seen that happen over and over and over again. I'll take, for example, a friend of mine that I've known for years. Settled for somebody that really wasn't somebody he was super interested in. Settled because he didn't want to work harder on himself to find the person he was really looking for. And what ended up happening is the relationship failed, and then she dragged him through the mud afterwards. Really just be willing to put the time and effort into yourself, work on yourself to be the best version of you can be, exude that confidence, and that will attract the person you really belong with.
Yeah, that's true. And I see one viewer. Hello, Santos. I'm very happy to see you today. And I guess we are eye to eye. I know there are people are coming. I'm glad to see you guys. I hope you had nice May holidays. I hope United Kingdom also had 3 days. And so we are here, me and Zhenya, every Saturday and Sunday, guys, to give you the truthful information about us. And I want to remind you that we usually speak about women who are interested in love, in relationship, to create family. Of course, you can face, and you were faced with a lot of stories that there are scammers and gold diggers, money seekers, I don't know how to call these ladies, but here in our agency and according to my old stories, we depict you about lives and examples about really family-oriented women. I want to tell you that we have finally a poll. It was created by Anna and it's very nice, so I will read it. How do you handle fights in a relationship? Nice topic. Ukrainian women might handle it very differently. Tell my family everything. Vent to friends. Keep it between us. Ignore and hope it passes. For sure, no. Maybe when she's 60, but according to our temper and to our, I don't know, blood which we have inside us, we usually don't ignore vibes. So it is good. Now I'm in Switzerland for a short holiday. Wow. Congratulate you, Santos, and I'm glad that you found time to come here to my streaming. I chose keep it between us. I will tell you like that. I think it depends on the level of relationship, yeah, how you can trust each other, how close you are to each other. Yes, it depends on both sides. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will tell you that in our blood, in Ukrainian ladies' blood, we usually choose the point number one. unfortunately, tell my family everything. Um, Especially when you are younger, yeah, when you have close relationship with your parents, you tell everything to your mom, if you have close relationship, or you to your dad. So majority of Ukrainian women, they share with family, they call and complain. And what happens, unfortunately, many parents interfere into relationship, and not mature parents, let's say parents who want all the best to their daughter, they don't want to spoil anything, of course not, but they can tell, oh my god, leave him, we will survive, we will help you, you will find better. um, this is what I was told. Because yes, when I was fighting with my ex, we had quarrels, yeah, arguments. Yeah, I was young and I was calling my mom and my dad. He was alive at the time, and I always faced with support. And my father always said, "You will find better. Come on, I told you don't choose him." But yes, this is the problem of majority Ukrainian women, and majority of Ukrainian women, they are very connected to their families, to mom, dad, granny, grandfather, grandmother, and they call and complain. But I think that's not right. Now I think this after life experience. You always should clarify between each other. It's true, Santas. Thank you. Because today you have fight, today you have conflict, today you have misunderstanding. Let's say tomorrow you have talk, you have great night together, because usually what make like peace in the family, talking and great sex afterwards, yeah. After conflict, after misunderstanding, sex is even better in triple times, yeah, because you missed each other and your hormones up. So today you had misunderstanding, tomorrow you will have peace and love, and everything is fine. But your parents already know that something was wrong, and they keep negative information. That's why I think whatever situation the lady has, she should talk with her partner. But unfortunately, it depends again how close they are, how they trust each other. If the lady doesn't trust, she will go and talk to parents. Yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Went to friends, yes. Again, if you have very close friend, if you're raised with her, if it is your friend from childhood, from kindergarten, you trust so much, we sometimes call to friends and complain, and we are looking forward to hearing very wise advice. Yeah, that's it. So, gentlemen, there are not so many people here, but I hope when you join, please participate in the poll. Thanks, alone in the holiday. Well, my dear Santas, I know that you are single. Let's say let's use the word single. Yeah, but I think it's temporary, and sometimes it's good to be alone and to face with the beautiful nature and mountains. I hope you are there and listening to me as well on Sunday evening. Thank you. It is the same in original culture. Wives go and tell some of their friends and family members. Yeah, let's say it depends how much you trust. For example, now things changed. I will never go to my mom now. I don't have that, and share anything, share something. I will deal with myself or with my partner. Things change. But when you were young, your best friends were your parents. Going back, guys, to the video, yeah. So the man said that don't settle for somebody. You don't like the situation, yeah, but you are willing to pretend that you live with it, and it will continue to bother you because you don't live the way you want. You settle for somebody, and the next until the next fight when you can erupt like volcano because you are living not your life. You are living not your life. You try to be comfortable. You try to um, be not yourself 100%. And I know sooner or later in some fights, unfortunately, it will bring to big drama. Yeah, so you should always be yourself, work with yourself, and if you are yourself, you feel fulfilled. If you try to tiptoe, if you try to settle for somebody, let's say you can use this method in some ways to avoid some drama, sometimes, very seldom, to keep the peace in relationship, sometimes, very seldom. Again, I repeat myself. Usually, it should be on woman's responsibility because, let's say, nature says that women are wiser than men, but as praxis, it's German word, I change, as practice and life experience shows, men can be also very wise, very distant, very educated in relationship, and they can also settle for wife and yeah, avoid drama. Sometimes it can work, but not always. If you always live like this, sooner or later you will complain to your body. You will go to your body, to best friend or to parents and say, oh, I can't handle that anymore. Always choose yourself. Because you can't satisfy someone's expectations. Everyone's expectations are really always high, and we can't be so perfect for someone's expectations. If this guy or woman has these high expectations, you will never be perfect for him or for her. This is what I wanted to say. I would like, guys, until I didn't forget, last time I forgot, but you know this already. One second, excuse me. Guys, please, if you're lost, if you don't know where to look for nice lady, family-oriented lady, please go to matchguarantee.com/register. We have professional matchmaking consultation there. Let's say coaching, nice professional coaching, and probably you can find the woman of your life there. There are many examples from our agency where men and women met a couple of times and understood they are the destiny for each other and created family. So please, I welcome you to matchguarantee.com/register. Santos, you are always active and I really appreciate this. One thing I find attractive in Slavic people is that they don't mask their emotions. They are more genuine and about it as compared to Westerns. That's true. This is what I wanted to say as well. Today, it's true because it's in our blood. We are truthful Ukrainian women, for example, men as well. We are open-minded, we are sincere. Ukrainian women aren't known for being guileful and deceitful, yes, lying. So she means what she says. And also, she's quite open-minded, and she doesn't want to put on masks, things like that. Yeah, she doesn't have any like guileful plan to deceive you or things like that. No, absolutely not. She is what she is. You can see her on this plate. It's about truthful, family-oriented woman, and she will respect your values, your traditions, as she respects hers. She equal this. Nobody laugh at your culture, your, I don't know, interests, hobbies, and things like that, because we respect this. It's our very treasure material, very valuable things for us, and we appreciate and respect other cultures as well. So if you share something, we like this, because we are very traditional, very traditional. This is good command, Santos. Yeah. Okay, so going back to the topic, yeah, critical mindset shift when it comes to dating Ukrainian women. When you date, first of all, my point of view, be yourself. But if you really want to date Ukrainian woman, you need to get acquainted a little bit about traditions and us, about our blood, yeah, our temper, and things that we were raised from our childhood, and you never can, I don't know, remove it from our blood, our memories, our raising, yeah, rules and things like that. So, first of all, for example, you need to be dressed well on a date, on dates, yeah. You don't need super pooper suit, but you need to be neat. You need to have quite nice clothing. Don't forget about your cologne. And all of this at the beginning, this appearance, yeah, it makes us feeling that you respect the lady, you respect yourself, and it can be at the beginning some chemistry. Why it is so important? Because, guys, you know, Slavic women, they are always dressed up perfectly. They have beautiful nails, nice haircut, makeup, fashionable clothes. These clothes are usually very feminine. On a date, majority of women, we wear skirts, dress. Seldom you can find jeans. Of course, sometimes jeans with some fashionable blouse or super feminine blouse will suit as well. And she values herself. She invested time in her appearance. She appreciates if you will do the same. About flowers, we heard many times, but please bring flowers, not on the first date, but at least on the second date. Tulips, orchids, roses, but not carnation, yeah? Because I feel sorry about these flowers, carnation, yeah. But in our culture, you were told maybe we use it when we come to the funeral, to the cemetery, to the grave. Yeah, I don't know why like that, but it's in our culture. Be prepared if you are dating some couple of times and you decided to pick her up and for example, you ring at the door and mom open the door, you know that you come, and for example, somebody will open the door, not she. Sometimes it's a good gesture to bring flowers to her mom as well. And if you have a couple of dates and you like the lady, you can say, you have a beautiful daughter. I am thankful that you have such a beautiful daughter you raised, and these flowers is for you. You know, all these things, don't think that we are so spoiled, guys. I will tell you what benefits, what big bonus will you have after. I can hear already sometimes, oh, spoiled Ukrainians, they need this, they need that, blah, blah, blah. It's in our culture. We are little princes, little queens, and you won't be poor if you make some such gestures, yes? Yeah, like flowers, and again, open the door and things like that. But I wanted to tell this at the end, but I will tell you now. If you guys do like this, and after some time, we are already your girlfriends, it was announced that we are in relationship with you, or we are your wives, believe me, we will pay you triple. And you should use this, because dating period is very short, but living together is very long. So you invest shortly and we invest more. This is, I think, our big problem of Ukrainian ladies. They behave like princes, like queens at the beginning, and they want you to conquer us. But then, as far as we are in deep relationship, as far as we are living together, we forget who we are, and we start to cook a lot and like please you in a good way. But believe me, guys, your dating with us, investing money, will pay you back after. We are very grateful. We are very family oriented, and you will not regret if it is really truthful Ukrainian family oriented woman. And this is actually for many Ukrainian women. I want to say, don't forget, you are a lady, first of all, not a cooker, a cleaner. Majority, I tell you, secret, majority of Ukrainian ladies, they date, and then it's our big mistake. We tell, I want to cook for you something, I want to, I don't know, let's not go somewhere out, I want to stay with you. And at the beginning, I think first months, there should be some romantic moments. And then, yeah, you will get your bonus for sure. Yeah. Of course, when you date, listen to her and don't talk only about yourself. It should be some ping pong, like she's listening to you, you're listening to her, she's listening to you. That builds some interest, that builds some connection, that like asking questions build some connection between you, that you are not indifferent to each other. Yes, so what we have, okay, that is one of the reasons. You are talking that we are open, that we are don't mask the emotions. Yeah, many, if not most, Westerns try to look ideal, hiding their true desires. That's a pity. That's a pity. why they are hiding desires, if sooner or later it will come out. Yes, and you can't hide this anymore. Yeah, so I think when you feel trust already, when you build some trust between the lady you are dating, and she already has this feeling of connection, you should talk about all your desires, all your fantasies, all your wishes, before going deeper, before like living together. Yeah, so because hiding will bring you to nowhere, to the next fight. Yeah. And dating Ukrainian women, just guys, try not to be late, because we want to be late. It's normal to be late for us. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like, but I don't like, I try to be always on time. Anyway, yeah, being punctual is always a benefit. And about payment, I told this many times, but if you don't pay for her, you will never see her again. It's true. Again, I always tell but I tell you, if it is long-term relationship, you can tell, honey, let's share the bill, or is it okay if like I don't have cash, but I will give you back. If you have some already relationship talks and time together, but if it is first dates, especially first one, and like you want to share the bill, it's sorry guys, it's disgusting for us. We were raised like that. That man pays for women. Yeah, that's it, full stop. I tell you, I know here in Germany, sometimes I hear that men I didn't have such situation that men ask to share the bill, yes, or like to meet somewhere like in the middle because it's too far for him to go to drive and not to spend a lot of petrol. Yes, you can hear funny stories here, and these are German, yeah, people. I don't judge, but they're different. For me personally, whatever your nationality you are, if a man asks to pay at the beginning, I will pay, no problem, but he will never see me again. That's not a gentleman. You should be a gentleman. When you live together, when you share a budget, of course, this is another way. But today topic is about dating, yeah? So I'm talking about dating. And I will tell you something about intimacy. Don't identify that you are here on a one night stand. Yeah. Even if you see that it's not your lady, but you already came, you invested your time and money, pretend that you have serious intention. Yeah. At the beginning. Like, have nice evening, and then at the end say, I had nice evening, bye. You don't ask when you will have next meeting, then she will understand, believe me. But if you want one night stand, please don't use her. There are different possibilities to do that, but not with a lady. I will tell you something about alcohol, yeah? there are different ladies, and there is different influence how alcohol can influence on us. I'm talking about Ukrainian ladies, yeah? And sometimes if you have nice evening and you open one bottle of wine at the cafe in a restaurant, and then the second one, and you feel that you're a little bit drunk and she is so open, be sincere with her. If you want her and you want to invite her to your room, be sincere, like give her some hints that it will be intimacy now, yeah? And feel that she wants this too, yeah? Because if she didn't agree and you feel that she was drunk and you use it, considered like a rape. Yes, don't do this, because alcohol influence on us differently. When we are relaxed again, all logical things disappear in our mind. We are like flying, and nice evening, and handsome man in front of us. And unfortunately, men can use this. I used to work in a dating agency, and I heard such stories. And what is happening, guys? The next morning, she's sober, and especially if after all was happening, she went home, or you gave her a lift, whatever, you didn't call back, you didn't text her, she feels used. She feels like she was used. And her self-esteem is down, and whatever age it is, 20, 30, 40. For us, important to have dignity, and being drunk and having intimacy, it's not for sure for lady, but things happened, and there are exceptional things. So please, if you want fun or one night stand, yeah, just don't hide this. Be yourself. Give her some prompt, and she will understand. Some Ukrainian ladies still are naive. It doesn't matter what age she is, and still think that after intimacy, he will love her and get married to her. 3 points, no comments, yeah? Well, there are exceptions, yeah? So one of my friends, she met her husband, and on the second date on the disco, she was invited to some place, I don't know. Yeah, and afterwards it was her husband. It is her husband now. Yeah. I'm truthful, guys. Don't use her, yeah? I'm very progressive person, but still I find decent to pay for the lady when going out on a date, or even sometimes to be generous for a friend. Or, for example, however, I know that some, if not many ladies, take advantage of this. If someone wants like this, then why not to go, for example, to the Red District in Amsterdam? Yeah. Surely an intimacy event and early can create true love, a spark for true love. Yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah. There are a lot of stories, and but I think family-oriented woman and high-valued woman, she won't be drunk to do this. Yeah, At least she will be she will drink one glass of wine just to relax and feel good during the evening, and then maybe accidentally she appeared for a cup of coffee and things happened. But if she's drunk, I think the next day it's like from every movie, like, what? Oh my God, did we have anything? No, this is not about the Ukrainian lady who wants to have family. About payment, Santos, by the way, yes, in our culture, like if you pay or share the bill, you are like with a friend. And man can be for us all also friend. I had friend in my childhood. We lost contact with. Anyway, we went for ice cream, for coffee. It was like in our student ages, and we shared the bill. He wasn't my boyfriend. He was my friend. So if we share the bill with a man, we think A, he's not gentleman, he's greedy, or B, maybe he's in future will be my friend, and that's why we are share the bill. Yeah. I wanted to comment something about vacation. That's very important also. When you date and you want to spend vacation with you. Vacation can be 2 days, can be 3 days. Please be prepared to pay for the whole vacation if you are dating, if it is your girlfriend. Yes, it seems to be weird for European men, but if you date and if you want to go somewhere, only two of you, you pay for the hotel, for the restaurant, for sightseeing, and things like that. Be prepared. Because if you want to go with her and you tell, but babe, let's share the bill, let's share the hotel costs and things like that, she will look at you like this. It's weird for us. Of course, she will have her pocket money, she will have money, I don't know, and pay for souvenirs and things like that. Yeah, but to share the bill, it is not common for our culture. Another topic. Going on vacation with her and her kids. This is another topic. And there can be different situations, yes? For example, if children are not so small children, yeah? My children, they are 15 and 9. I never left them alone because I live with my mom. But for example, if situation like this, I need to go 2 days, I can live alone. Yeah, because they can warm up and yeah, I will be worried, but I think I will be risky and leave for 2 days maximum. But if the situation is like this, the lady, you like her, you want to be with her, you want to have nice time, I don't know, near the seaside, but she has a small child. She can't leave. You understand that your budget is limited for you and for her. What you do, you can tell her, I want really to go with you, babe, and like I arrange everything, but sorry, can you like make some part contribution, like I don't know, with your girl? Don't misunderstand me, but the budget is limited. And normal healthy lady with normal mindset, she will understand you. She said yes, because you at the beginning, it's at the beginning, I don't tell you that you live together and you already have common budget. When you start only and you still want to conquer her, yes, but she has a small child, she can agree and say, you don't need to pay for my child. Yes, you pay for me, I'm your lady. And she can agree to put her financial part in this vacation. Normal lady will understand. Spoiled lady will say, what? La 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 la. Ungrateful lady. Ungrateful lady is always complaining. She complaining that you gave her not that flowers she expected. You invited her to the bad restaurant and and so on and so forth. And these are red flags. But normal lady, she understands that you mustn't pay for her children. I had such situation that I was invited for the vacation, and the man said, you can take your boys, but I interrupted and said, okay, but I can pay for them because these are two people extra. Yeah, but we broke up. The vacation didn't happen. Anyway, so don't be afraid, guys, to tell this to a woman. A normal woman will understand this, especially if she has two kids and like two more and more. Yeah, but today I was talking with one of my acquaintances. Yeah, she's from Odessa, living in another part of Germany, and we haven't talked for a long time. And she said that she was invited, like in January, for skiing, and her boyfriend said, German boyfriend said, well, but you should pay for ski and for hotel with me and things like that. And she said she wasn't shy. She said, in our culture, if I pay, then I go like with my friend, not with my man with who I am sleeping with. That was the great answer. In my original culture, men pay for ladies when dating them. Ah, okay. My original culture is Arabic. I am not really following this culture. Oh, you have Arabic origin, Santos. Wow, I haven't known that. I thought you are traditional Englishman. Very nice. Do you know how much does it cost now to live a comfortable life? Not luxuries for a lady in Kiev, including rent. Oh, so somebody found a lady from Kiev. Hmm. Oh, Kiev is more expensive than Odessa, and prices now have changed a lot since the war started. When I went 2 times in Ukraine, yes, so you know why, and I was in shock about the prices. So rent, it depends on in which district she's living, how many rooms she has, blah blah blah. But and how humble life she has or not. If it is you tell comfortable life. Well, Santos, I think I will tell you now approximately. It's about very, very humble, very simple life, let's say. Very simple life. It's like 700, 800 euro. I think so. But please, if I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. I can be mistaken, but I think it's really, really. No, 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 no. I think I'm lying to you. Yes, 700, 800, it's very simple life. You can look, my dear friend, you can look in internet how much does it cost to rent apartment in Kiev, not in the downtown, because in downtown you will have extremely high prices. Yeah. Let's say Odessa, yeah. Yeah, you need, if you're alone, like 600 euro. If it is a lady and she will need to go to hairdresser, to cosmetologist, and things like that. But again, I can be mistaken about numbers. There is very nice in Instagram, I'm a subscriber, a journalist in Kiev. She makes interview and going outside and asking the people like, how much do you need to live in Kiev? And what I hear is, wow, I'm asking myself how people can earn such great amount of money. And I can hear like $5,000, $6,000, $4,000. And she asked, what are you doing? And majority answer that they are in IT or like in crypto. Yeah, but that's everything for me not real. I'm talking about like if the lady has normal job, normal salary, I think 700, 800 approximately. Yeah. There are not so many people. Thank you, Santa's, being so active with me. I hope our channel will be more bright soon, and there will be more guests, guys. If you want to meet a family-oriented woman, you can have a very professional advice at matchguarantee.com/register and talk with professional matchmakers and have a nice coaching which is appropriate for you. Yeah, Santas. Okay. About gifts, by the way, like you were told and you know that we like gifts, but it's not about guys big gifts like diamonds or fur coat, I don't know, earrings, rings, necklaces. Yeah, what does it mean? It means when you give some small gestures of attention, when you show that you were thinking about you. So as I said, flowers, and it can be a box of chocolate. And for example, if you meet guys and you came, let's take you, Santos, you came from UK and you brought you something traditional, I don't know, some statue, Big Ben, I don't know, something which is connected with your country, or magnets. Yeah, for example, I'm collecting magnets. My fridge is, the door is full of magnets from places where I have been. This is my hobby. I collect magnets, and if you come and bring me one rose and magnet from your country, it's already for me a big gift, because you were thinking about me and you brought some tiny thing, but you brought from your heart. This is what does it mean about us Ukrainian ladies. This what does it mean about gifts. And if you are asked to go to iPhone shop or buy a new laptop, at the beginning, red flag with 3 exclamation points. This is a gold digger. But the lady who doesn't ask and you show some attention in such things that I mentioned, that's always great. That's always great. Of course, with compliments, I told that we like compliments because we invested our time to look great. So be generous with nice words. And very specific, I wanted to ask you about war. Yeah, don't talk about war too much. Just let her know that you are there, that you support our country, and that's it. If she doesn't want to talk, she will say yes, thank you, thank you. If she wants to talk, if she wants to develop this topic, she will be the first, she will be the initiator of that. But Ukrainian ladies are different. At the beginning, we all were following the news, and we were like hurting about the destiny, and still. But now we also every day think about our country. But for example, me, I don't follow the news every day, guys, because I know I can't change anything, and it influences on my mood. And I start to be there, and I understood I can't change anything, and I just skip sometimes news. So don't talk too much about the war. You can ask some questions, and if you feel that she is distant or say yes, no, don't push. Yeah, don't push. And again, this topic we discussed, Ukrainian women don't need to be saved, be saved from the war. We are now here abroad. We have our lives. Europe is great, and Europe gives possibility to integrate, and you have time to find job, good job, not good job, it depends. But we are not asking you, please save us. No. Don't support the war, but don't victimize us, because we are not victims. We are people who were stolen our lives, but we continue to live. Correct? Yeah. So war is really interesting topic, but if you ask me, I will talk to you a little bit, but then I know what happens. I start to cry, or I start to put on a role that how I feel lonely, blah blah, and it trigger me a lot, this topic. So better to stop. Souvenir, yeah. I dated before a Russian lady. She asked me for a ring of approximately $3,000, and it was at the very early stage of dating. Mamma mia. Yeah, so I shouldn't explain you who she was, yes, Santos? So you understand. That's the late again. I told you last my podcast. It was last Sunday, I guess. I said that real lady who likes you, she will be shamed and shy to ask you something, because she likes you and she knows she wants to build relationship with you. Maybe sometimes better for you to skip the news of the war. Yeah, this is what I do, correct. I skip. I have some groups in Telegram channel where I follow the news about my city. Yeah, about my city. I always worried if my building, my house where I live, I mean, it is skyscraper, and I live on the second floor. There are 25 floors, but sometimes there are pictures of damaged and destroyed buildings, and I always look if it is mine or not, because I want to go back. Not now, but I want to go back to my country and die there. That's very deep topic. I want to have your opinion on something. Yes, please, Santos, looking forward. So, yes, I told that we are grateful, and women who can see that you have serious intention, that you treat her like a lady, like a princess, that there are a couple of dates, and you have all these gestures, and you try all your best, and you have connection, believe me, she will be really grateful, and she will ask for continuing, maybe. Not first, but she will give you a hint, yeah? Don't be so direct, don't be so yeah, like not so sincere. Directness for us, it's really awkward. So let's say on the first date you should build some distance, very very thin, but this distance in future make your connection more stronger. Yeah. And you know, our in our culture, our traditional dish, first dish, it's borscht with beetroot. Yeah, this is why I'm talking about this. The lady of after some dates, and if you are on her in her country or whatever, she feels that you are safe. You invested normal money, time, and normal lady after maybe 5, 6, 7 dates, not earlier, she maybe will invite you for borscht. So, under any circumstances, say that you like this borscht. And if she asks you, would you like more? You tell, yes, I would like, and eat. Because it's a heart of our culture. Yes, this is a small detail after all serious information that I have given you, but like to cook borscht, it's not simple dish. You need to put a lot of veggies, and it's complicated. You need to cook it more than 1 hour, even 2 hours. And if you were invited and you say, you know, I don't like, or it's not mine, oh, you can spoil everything. So please, guys, you should like borscht. Yes. Okay. And my point of view, I said this, but I would like to continue to repeat, guys, don't be afraid to invest your time, your money, your feelings to her. You will get big bonus after that. Because if she has the same intention, if she likes you in relationship, she will give you triple support, triple love and care. So your question, if I date a Ukrainian lady, can you suggest on how to keep the connection with your family, considering the ongoing war? I want my future kids to be well connected to their mother's family. Sorry to mention, Russian lady turned out to be escort. Didn't buy the ring. Of course you didn't, because you're smart. Who will buy a ring, please? Normal smart man won't buy a ring. Only blind, correct? So going back to your question, how to keep connection with the family? There can be a couple of situations. The lady can be here abroad already with her mom, yeah, or her dad. Some parents also move with children. But if your lady is in Ukraine living and your parents there, majority of old parents, old people, they are not willing to leave their country, their houses, how can you keep this connection? Number one is regular phone calls, video calls with mom, with dad, with the family. It keeps some connection. And of course, what else is inviting. For example, for Ukrainian people, it's complicated to make visa, but if you make efforts, yeah, you can make visa in United Kingdom, so you can invite family at Christmas, on Easter, or in summer to United Kingdom, or you can meet in another territory, for example, in Turkey, in Italy, when they don't need visa. So there should be at least one time in a year meeting all together in reality. This is what happens with my classmate. She lives in Dubai with her husband. They are all Ukrainians, but he has business there, and her family lives in Ukraine, and they meet 2 times a year. They meet in Croatia, I know, last year. This year they met in Dubai. Parents came for New Year. So this is how you can keep connection, meeting in reality at least once. If a lady is like you, then a sincere gentleman will never fear to invest time, emotions, and money on you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Santos. Yes, if I feel that he is sincere and loyal, I will give him 5 times, not even triple, 5 times. But it's not easy. My family are in France. Oh, okay. I see. And you work in United Kingdom. Your origin, you are Arabic. Your parents are Arabic, or do you have some English roots? May I ask you? Santos. So, to tell the long story short, yes, let's go to our poll. Yeah, but today is not so many people. Yes, so let me see. Okay, so how do you handle fights in relationship? 25% tell my family everything. 25 went to friends, and 50% keep it between us. So majority of people, if I can tell like that, there are not so many people, unfortunately, but I don't know why. They think that to decide conflicts between each other is much better than going and talk to friends or family. And at the moment, I agree with that as well. Of course, our ladies, they want to share. It's in our culture to call friends, to ask opinion, and things like that. But again, tomorrow you will have peace with your gentleman, with your partner, but all your friends or people with who you shared with, they will know bad about the partner. I have no English roots. Okay, Santos, thanks. Now I know that you are Eastern man, not Western man. How are your sons? Doing well, learning German. I'm learning German, and sons are learning German. Yes, we are fine, thanks God. And we continue to live and integrate here. We will see how it will be and how the things will be in the future. Anyway, it was nice to be with you guys. Santos, thank you for being active and having a dialogue with me. We have a dialogue today only. So, and again, I tell you that if you want to have a professional matchmaking consultation, you're welcome to matchguarantee.com/register. I wish you the rest of your day very nice, and I don't know what kind of weather you have, but here in Germany, unfortunately, it's getting colder. Anyway, soon it's summer, not winter, and I wish you to have warmth in your heart and, guys, to find truthful, sincere, and lovely Ukrainian lady. Hug you all and bye bye.